All right, welcome back. This is it, the final explainer in our Everyday AI series. We've covered so much ground, haven't we? From the absolute basics to the real nuts and bolts of how AI works. So now we're going to tie it all together and get you ready to confidently navigate what's next in this fast-moving world of AI. Okay, so here's the plan. First, what does AI literacy even mean? Then we'll jump into 4 key skills you can start building. We'll talk about how to keep learning without getting burned out, how to actually use this stuff, and then we'll peek at what's on the horizon for your AI journey. All right, first things first, let's talk about what it really means to be AI literate. And I'll give you a huge hint right from the start. It has nothing to do with coding. Seriously. It's all about confidence, and it's way more achievable than you might think. So what are we talking about here? Well, being AI literate just means you get the big picture. You know enough about AI to use it and use it well. But, and this is super important, you also know how to question what it gives you, to think critically about it. It's about seeing the whole picture, the amazing opportunities, and the potential risks, all with your eyes wide open. You know, you can really think of AI literacy as having 4 main pillars. And here's the cool part. If you've been with us for this series, you've already been working on every single one of these. We've talked about understanding the high-level stuff, how to actually interact with these tools, why it's so crucial to think critically, and how to navigate it all safely and ethically. You're already on your way. So let's take those pillars and turn them into something super actionable. We're going to break it down into 4 core skills you can really focus on. You can think of this as your personal checklist for growth. And this really lays out a clear path, doesn't it? It boils down to just 4 key things. 1, get really good at asking the right questions. That's prompting. 2, always question the answers it gives you. 3, have a basic awareness of what data is in the mix. And 4, never forget to think about the real-world human impact of all this. I absolutely love this quote because it just nails the mindset you need. Treat AI tools as collaborators you can steer, not black boxes you obey. That's the whole game right there. It's not some magic box telling you what to do. It's a tool, and you are the one in the driver's seat. Always. Okay, let's be real for a second. The world of AI moves at a dizzying speed, right? There's a new headline every single day. It's so easy to get what I call update fatigue and just feel totally overwhelmed. So the big question is, how do you keep up without completely burning out? Well, the secret is a simple, sustainable routine. And here's a great way to think about it. It's not about cramming for hours. It's about small, consistent habits. Maybe spend just 10 or 15 minutes a day actually using an AI tool. That keeps your skills sharp. Then once a week, maybe watch an explainer like this one to go a little deeper. And once a month, take an hour or two to just step back and ask, is this stuff actually helping me? It breaks it all down into totally manageable chunks. And that's the key takeaway here. This is absolutely a marathon, not a sprint. The goal isn't to chase every single news story. It's about gentle, consistent learning. Trust me, in the long run, consistency is going to beat frantic intensity every single time. All right, knowledge is great, but it's not much use if it just sits in your head, right? So to make all of this truly stick, let's connect it directly to your world, your work, your projects, your life. And a great place to start is with this simple question. Where in my work or my projects am I just wasting time on routine stuff? You know, the kind of thinking tasks that AI could probably help with. Things like summarizing a huge report, drafting those standard emails you send all the time, or even just brainstorming some initial ideas. Those are the low-hanging fruit, the perfect places to begin. Now, the flip side of that coin is just as critical. You also have to ask, what tasks are just too sensitive or too, well, human to hand over to an AI? This is all about drawing a clear line in the sand, recognizing where things like human judgment, empathy, and real relationships are totally irreplaceable, and they are. So, here's a little challenge for you. This week, can you design just one small AI-powered workflow for yourself? I'm not talking about automating your entire job. Start small. Maybe use it as a research assistant or to get a really rough first draft of something down on paper. Seriously, getting that one small win will give you the momentum to find the next one. Okay, as we start to wrap this series up, I want you to just pause for a second and appreciate how far you've come. You've built an incredible foundation. And this isn't the end, it's just the beginning of your next learning adventure. Seriously, let this sink in. You are now AI literate. That's a huge deal. You get the concepts, you know the risks, and most importantly, you have a real roadmap to keep learning and growing. You've got the mental map to navigate this new territory. And guess what? We are not stopping here. We're going to build on everything you've just learned. Coming very soon, we're launching a brand new series that's going to be a deep dive into large language models, LLMs. This is the tech that's behind almost all of the amazing tools that are literally changing our world. Before we sign off, I just want to say a huge thank you for watching. This explainer comes to you from Knowledge Equity Partners. We're a multilingual channel dedicated to sharing contemporary, practical knowledge on all sorts of topics, all designed to help make your daily life a little more effective and efficient. So, if you've gotten value out of this content, we'd love it if you'd subscribe to Knowledge Equity Partners. That way you won't miss out on our daily videos. And of course, if you could like and share this, it really helps us get this practical knowledge out to more people. Your family, your friends, your whole community. Let's together keep the quest for knowledge always high. Be sure to look out for our upcoming deep dive series on large language models. Thank you for learning with us.